the fear
That's
of
what. That's the fear. You know,
it's government people that are trying to put it down.
His question is just like NBA Forest. NBA Forest will know his government. They were asking him to give 60 million every month. That's his problem. We said 60 million every month. Whereas bank were
Good evening. Welcome everyone to today's edition of What's on Your Mind. Yeah, there's a lot on the mind of people today. There's a lot we're going to talk about today. Today will be more of an interactive session where we will get to talk about a couple of things, concerning crypto, concerning the question that is being asked here today. Okay, so welcome everyone. This is my coaching. This is my coaching session, my free mentoring. You could call it mentoring, counseling session, and also partly coaching session that I do every Wednesday by 4 o'clock. So you're welcome. But I realize that going forward right now, I realize that tell Banji then that they have to be. I realize that going forward right now we need to we will need to maybe go deeper, delve deeper into the networking, into the coaching of people instead of mentoring. What I'm saying, by the time people talk, we will need this too. Okay, how do we do Facebook and Instagram? So you now have to carry this when I'm done. All right, so sorry for that. So I was talking about the need for coaching. I need to go deeper from the questions I'm getting. It's easy, the questions I'm getting, I realize that perhaps 1 hour will not be able to coach everybody, but it's 1 hour every week that I have to do this, so I'm going to have to go deeper. People have asked me for personal coaching. People have asked that, oh, okay, I need you to do more for me. I want a coach for a specific period of time, which I think that when we do our coaching is usually 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, depending on what the person is asking for. Okay, we move those things. Depending on what the person is asking for. So it is something I am looking at in starting, so that people can have a better feel of this coaching thing that I'm trying to do here today. Okay, so you get ready for that, but I'll be telling you guys as the time goes on. I'll be educating us on how we can go. Yeah, somebody has asked me for coaching for a month or for a period of time, and I said, look, I need to know what you want me to coach you on. And okay, for this sake of records, it's usually in the area of business, leadership, career development, personal finance, and building relationship. Relationship is money. Relationship is everything in the corporate world. So relationship as it concerns the corporate world, personal relationship, how do I deal with people? And so relationship with marriage. So I delve into these 5 major topics, 5 major areas. So the coaching should go around within those areas. So it is if you want a deeper or personal coaching with that, then we can talk about it. But as much as I can, I will be doing what I'm doing. This is not coaching, but this is mentoring and counseling, and giving you advice as the question, um, as it goes. So today I want to introduce a topic. I hope someone asked me a topic, so we're going to talk about it. I hope he's here. Um, Josiah P from Abuja. Josiah P. I hope you are here. If you're here, please just wave to us. Let us know which handle you are on. If you're on Facebook, if you're on Instagram, if you're on Zoom, at least that one I will know. And if you're on YouTube, so either way you are, whichever one you are in, just please just notify me. Let me know that you are up, and you are, oh, sorry, that you are with us. Okay, so Josiah P says, good day, sir. My question is on the topic of wealth creation. I have invested in cryptocurrency over the years and have seen my money grow, in fact 10x over. Most of my friends have, however, refused to take this seriously. I am tired of talking. How can I make them see that this is the future? Josiah, it's not only your friends that have issues. A whole lot of people have issues with cryptocurrencies. They have issues, and you need to realize that the issues are genuine. They have reasons. They have cogent reasons not to be interested. And when something new comes, not everybody rushes to it. Not everybody will rush to it. So you need to give them time. You need to do certain things. But well, since you asked, why are they not taking it seriously? I will let you know. Even me, I don't take it that seriously. So you realize that I'm on the side of your friends somehow. But the thing is, I'm not here for myself. Because you have asked, I will make sure that I will answer it to the best of my ability. And I'm also going to bring in some people that will also talk about it, that have more understanding than me in this area of cryptocurrency. Okay, so I would tell you, first of all, not many people would like to get involved with cryptocurrency because it seems very new and far from the usual media of exchange that they are used to. I have a record here with me, a survey that was done, and this survey shows that it's going to take a lot of emphasis and sensitization to convince people to invest in cryptocurrency. It's going to take a lot of work. So it's not something that you should get upset with because it's going to take time. Take time. Let me give you the survey that was done, and so you know the high number of people that are not interested or have issue with it. This is what people are saying generally. There is no need. In the survey report, the responses are like this: there is no need, or they are not interested in cryptocurrency. Are not interested. 39.7% are not interested. So you can imagine 40% of the population are saying that they are not interested in it. 35% says it is too high risk. Too high risk. This is why your friends have an issue with it. The survey also says it's too complicated to understand. I personally feel it's too complicated to understand. And you need to realize that maybe for people that are tech savvy, it will be easier for them to understand this than for people that are not. People of different generation. I was discussing with my colleagues here, and I said to them, they're of a younger generation. They understand it. And for the ones that are the ones for the ones that are in tech, it's easy for them to be able to do that, but not all. There are a lot of young people also that are not having issues with it because they don't understand. And it seems complicated to understand because when people are dealing with their money, when people are dealing with money, they are very cautious, and then they are slow. So don't be in a hurry, or don't try to rush someone that is rush someone that doesn't understand it. I've tried to understand it. I've read about it. I am not, and people have issues. Some of those issues I'm going to bring forward to you before I hand over this talk on cryptocurrency to my colleagues here, because I can't say that I'm an authority on it, but I'm an authority in understanding okay, I have someone, King make my, okay, please, if it's if I'm still waiting for Josiah, please, if you're here, please just wave, and so that I know that I'm talking to you. Some people just came, so I will repeat one of the issues why people are not interested. 97%, close to 40%, are not interested at all. 35% says it's too high risk. It's too high risk. 26% says it's too complicated to understand. And that is why you know that a lot of sensitization needs to be carried out before people can understand what it is. If you want, I think when you're introducing something new, as you introduce it, you also have to introduce training. There's I've seen a lot of tech companies, when they want to introduce a software, they introduce it with training. I've had a situation where someone that well is affiliated or works with Microsoft was coming to my city, and Microsoft was introducing some new products, and they have to come with learning. They went around the whole country or the major areas where they feel that their products will be sold, and they gave free training. They put forward understanding before they started selling their product. And I think that is what people will seriously need before they can begin to understand cryptocurrency. Some people say that cryptocurrency is the future. Yeah, but even if it's the future, people have to move and tag along and understand. 18% said it's a scam. What people don't understand, they call it a scam. 16% say it's a bubble, so that the bubble is going to burst. And when it bursts, wow, that you lose your money. That is the general conception. 16% of people say that. 11% say it's too difficult to use. They don't understand it. They don't understand the workings, and I'm sure they've learned, somebody has taught them, but they still feel it's too difficult to use. And 5%, 5.8, almost 6% feel that it's too many fees attached to it. Okay, so this is a survey that was done. But let me just give you some comments that I've been able to gather concerning people, what they feel. So you need to understand what they feel. Say it's high risk, only speculative type of is a speculative type of investment and lacks infrastructure. Is easy to buy, high commission to sell, cannot pay for taxi or other slice of pizza. Maybe in my next life. That's what somebody says. I can't use it to pay for taxi. I can't use it to buy pizza. So why do I need to bother? Is speculative and lacks infrastructure. That is why people feel, have a feeling. Another person feels People think about the complications of understanding the phenomenon of cryptocurrency. It's not something you pick at first, and people are shy of spending their money. It's not something that you pick immediately. So that's another reason. It's not going to, people generally don't pursue a relatively new investment. They take their time. They take their time. And people also feel that cryptocurrency is not a safe haven to invest, as it has its own volatile nature. Example, someone gave an example. He said um, Bitcoin, a crypto major, saw a sudden spike and fell and fall and 4 cent message uncertainly over stability and safety of Bitcoin. It's high volatile trade with caution rather than other investment plan. That's what I say is highly volatile, and rather than the other investment plans that people are used to. So, Josiah, this is what I will say. Use the Microsoft strategy. Use the Microsoft strategy for you to be able to sell, to get your friends to, if you love your friends that much, you've been telling them, maybe you should do a training for them and invite them for a free training where they can understand it. I remember I was telling my colleagues here, I was telling them that when I started working and I opened a second generation bank account, most people, they prefer, even people far younger than me, they prefer to put their money in the first generation bank. Some people don't want to hear second generation bank, which are doing well. They rather go to the first banks, they go to the union banks, they feel they are safer. They've been there 100 years, so they feel they are safer. So people are very shy when it comes to spending their money, but let me leave you in the hands of experts and let them talk to you about, give you advice from an informed point of view, why this thing is. So I'm going to hand you over to Banji, Olabanji Stephen, and he's going to tell you more about cryptocurrency. All right, Banji, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
But I figured Daniel is also here too. Daniel, can you hear me?
Hello, I can hear you.
Oh,
okay. Unmute. Who do I unmute? Both of you.
Yeah, I can hear. Can you hear me?
Unmute yourself.
Yeah, he's unmuted now.
So okay, all right. So you guys can go ahead and now round up the discussion about cryptocurrency.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much for the opportunity to be here.
Thank you, sir.
Well, so I think you've said the most part of it there. So like every other investment, you need to know enough about it to put your money in it, right? So, Josiah, I think that if you heard what all the things that Uche Onwuchekwa has said, it's basically just get your friends to see the light, to see what you're interested in and why you're interested in it. Yeah. So the principle works for any investment. Doesn't matter whether it's crypto or stock or maybe you might want to help them to look at other ways that you might also be able to invest, right? You enjoy investing in crypto. Maybe they want to do stocks, maybe they want to do options, maybe they want to do a couple of other things, right? So the way crypto works, I can't fully tell you the way crypto works, but I know it's a decentralized digital currency, right? And there are many ways that you can invest in it. So just like Uche Onwuchekwa said, you might want to educate them. You might want to take away the fears, because fear goes away with an increase in knowledge. So that's exactly what you want to do. You want to sensitize them. You want to transfer the knowledge that you have to them. The good thing is that you understand it. You know how it works, right? So you need to help them to understand how it works as well. All right. So I think that that's basically it. There really is no technicality in answering the question. It's just a basic principle. Invest in what you know about and put your money in what you are sure that you can manage. Right. So that's I think that's the problem with them because they do not know much about it. So you might think that it's difficult for them to manage. But if you are able to break it down to them in ways that they see it as easy, in ways that they're able to better manage it, then I think that they might be interested. They might be interested in it. So Daniel, do you want to add a couple more thoughts to?
Yes, yes, something very brief. Thank you very much, this Richard Lache, for the opportunity to speak and be on your section. And so far, both of you have said amazing stuff. The challenge with this person is getting his friend to understand why they should put their money in crypto. And from the statistics, we can see that, I mean, even Warren Buffett said it, that you should not invest in what you do not understand. So the bottom line is getting them to understand. All right. Uh, Hello?
Yeah,
Am
go ahead. Go ahead.
I okay? Okay.
Yeah.
So the thing is getting them to understand. The few people who have gotten interested in crypto, I mean, it's one thing. Everybody wakes up, either goes for some job or some business. The point is that everybody's trying to raise more money. And so what I tell people is that cryptocurrency is an opportunity to raise more money. What happens with many people is while they're thinking they need to they need to liquidate their savings and do other things like liquidate their savings just so they can buy a whole lot of cryptocurrency. The truth is you don't have to liquidate your savings. What you say is what you call your spare money. For me, I know someone who bought Ethereum with 38,000 naira. He had one Ethereum then. Right now, Ethereum is close to 2 million naira. So his 38,000 in 1 year has become 2 million. And he can liquidate that Ethereum and use it in the real world. He can use it and pay his rent. He can use it and pay for taxi. He can use it and buy pizza. Okay? We've had a situation where someone a couple years ago was paid 2 Bitcoin for pizza because Bitcoin was worthless. And today, if that person did not sell that Bitcoin, he would have the equivalent of 80 million naira, which he can now sell and then do things in the real world. So it is for the person to understand, or for the people you're trying to educate to understand that, you know, if Bitcoin will be able to pay for taxi cab as Bitcoin, it may not even happen in the next 10 years. We do not know. But the point is, while the infrastructure is still young, it is growing, it is gaining momentum. So that small money you put in there now can become something. With many investments, they tell people, invest what you are willing to lose. So if what you can lose at your level is 1,000 naira, then use it and buy one coin, buy 0.00% of a coin. If what you can lose at your level is 100,000, take the risk because every other investment requires risk. However, as risky or as safe as it may be, the person still needs to understand. So, Mr. Josiah, I would say, Uche said, do a free training, which is, take them out to a nice place. Since you've made all this money with crypto, take them to a very cool place and let them be comfortable and tell them, hey, it is crypto that is paying for this. This is how I started. This is what it is. And you may be able to get more results. So that is my own 2 cents. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. So I figured the guys on Instagram may not have been okay. I think it's the guys on Facebook. I'm sorry, Daniel joined the meeting and he wasn't able to hook up live on Facebook. But then if you're on Instagram, you definitely saw and heard all the great stuff you said. So Josiah, I guess that answers your question. If you have more questions, you can always reach out to Uche via DM, email, and then you can just check all the channels of communication and reach out. Should I close the meeting?
Yeah, give them the link tree. Yeah.
Okay, great. So just go ahead. Do this every Wednesday. We're live every Wednesday here. So join on Wednesday. Send your questions via email, via DMs on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, or anywhere that you find Ucheonachi. You can also check out the website at ucheonachi.com. There's a really great mentorship group that Ucheonachi feeds every single day. A lot of people are in there day in, day out, really getting great stuff, enjoying the benefit of close relationship, situational mentorship, which is really key, and daily inspiration and motivation. So that's something you might want to lash in on, some really, really good experience to help you grow and develop personally. And so if you want to do that, just go ahead. The link is linktr.ee/Ucheonachi without a space. So just do linktr.ee/Ucheonachi, and then it will lead you to the Telegram or WhatsApp group. Personally, I think you should do WhatsApp so you have a closer relationship. And yes, you can chat with Ucheonachi and ask him a couple of questions personally. You know what? Just build a relationship that is really, really worthwhile, something that will help you long term, and just help you navigate your life in a better way. So they say if you want to understand what the future holds, you need to learn from someone that has been there. And so here's such a great opportunity for you to do that. So yeah, just jump in immediately. Daniel might just drop the links in the chat so that you can see it. Okay, so we'll be right here again next week, Wednesday. Just join in on Instagram, on Facebook, and on Zoom. Preferably, the Zoom links are always everywhere. So find the Zoom links and join on Zoom so that you can have the benefit of a closer view. We can share materials with you if we have to, and then you can ask questions as well. So it's a two-way system. All right. Thank you so much for picking up today. Josiah, I hope you got the answer to your question. Definitely do. If you have more questions, just go ahead and ask again. And we'll see you next week. All right. Have a great evening, everyone. Thanks for joining today.
Thank you. Thank you.